Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Fede and in this case we will be treating a cavity in a front tooth. In this case we are dealing with what we call primary caries, and primary caries means that it's a cavity that has formed directly on the tooth surface. This is different from what we call secondary caries, which means a cavity has developed underneath an existing restoration, and that restoration could mean it's underneath an old filling, a crown, or something similar. But in this case, we're dealing with primary caries. As you can see, we've already applied the isolation in the form of a rubber dam. We've also already numbed the tooth with a local anesthetic for this case. And this anesthetic ensures that the patient doesn't feel any pain during the treatment, so we can work calmly. The rubber dam isolation gives us a clean and dry work surface and provides a good view. The rubber dam is held in place with a clamp, which you can see as the metal clamp on the tooth further back. To clean the primary caries, I use various drills, and first I use a diamond drill. It's a cylindrical diamond drill with water cooling. This is primarily to clean the affected enamel, and once we've gotten through the enamel and reached the dentin, which is underneath the enamel, I switch to a hard steel round burr, and I can use this round burr without cooling for several reasons. This is because this drill spins less hard, less quickly you can say, and this results in less heat production, and that heat in particular can damage the tooth's nerve. That's why we use cooling with the fast spinning drill and no cooling with the slow spinning one. And what I like about drilling without cooling is that I can see a bit better. And while you can see me clean this tooth even further, I would like to take a moment to thank you all for the support on the past videos and shorts I've posted. I'm so grateful to see people enjoy the content, and that motivates me to create even more videos like this. Liking and subscribing to the channel also really helps me, and let's see if we can maybe reach 100 subscribers by the end of this year. And you can help make that happen, so I would be really thankful if you decided to be a part of that. You can see that we clean the cavity in stages, rinsing in the meantime to check if the tooth surface is clean. But once that's done, we will start preparing to fill the tooth. And in the case of a front tooth, I prefer to use a plastic strip. This helps me to restore the tooth's shape and ensures that the adjacent teeth don't stick together. The strip is held in place with a wooden wedge, which ensures a neat and dry fit at the gum line. Once the strip is properly positioned, it's time to prepare the tooth with a blue edge. And as you may know by now, this contains phosphoric acid, which roughens the enamel and cleans it further. We rinse it off with water and then dry it. And once we have a dry surface, we first apply the primer. And this primer preps the dentin beneath the enamel, allowing the bonding layer we apply afterwards to penetrate the dentin very well. This bonding is a crucial step in creating the filling, as it acts as a glue between the tooth and the filling. Without the bonding, the filling wouldn't stick to the tooth and would fall out in the short term. But that's not the only risk. Without a proper bonding layer, a very tiny thin gap forms between the filling and the tooth. Even if this gap is microscopically small, bacteria can still get in, leading to a form of secondary caries as mentioned before. The filling is applied in layers, and between each of these layers, a curing light or a polymerization light with UV is used to harden or polymerize the soft composite. This ensures that the soft composite hardens, and once cured, it has a similar strength to the natural tooth tissue like dentin or enamel. Applying thin layers is very important, not only for the strength of the tooth and the filling, but also for reducing post-filling pain. And this has to do with something we call shrinkage stress. And this is reduced by filling in thin layers. So once all the layers are cured, it's time to finish the filling. We always overfill a tooth, as we call it, so that we have enough material to shape it nicely and make the filling smooth. And while I am finishing the filling, I would like to thank you all again for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. You can also find me on TikTok under the same name, Fat Dentist, and I would really appreciate it if you would check that out for more videos like this. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.